Yeah. So everything inside the Persian system, the Iranian system, has a fancy version of it where you can play with it. You know how they do the different meal swings?
Yeah.
It's like to show off a bit.
And the Kabaddeh.
And a Kabaddeh.
Can you tell something about that?
Yeah, this is a really interesting tool. It's from Iran, so I actually brought this back from Iran when I was there. Yeah, it's a very interesting tool. It's made of steel. It's used above the head in a swinging fashion. It's probably the most awkward tool I've ever worked with because the movement pattern for it is unusual, you know, to say the least. This one's 16 kilos. It's probably a little bit too heavy to really learn how to do it properly. But I decided if I was going to bring back one Kabaddeh from Iran in my lifetime, it should be one that I could probably use when I even got better at doing it. So it's my 16 kilo Kabaddeh. Yeah, that was fun to bring back. I brought it back from Iran as part of my luggage. And it got back to came back, you know, via Istanbul to JFK here. It made it.
Great.
That's how you do that.
Good.
Really good.
That's really good.
A little bit more bend. Good. Keep strong.
He's really strong.
That's awesome. That's fun. Yeah, it is.
You want to try it, Santi?
Yeah. You swing it up and then you catch this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, good. Now,
Here?
yeah, not so close. A little bit less. There you go. Then, boom, boom. Good.
Flick it.
Good.
With the left hand, you have to flick it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make it sing. You make it sing, you know?
Yeah. Make it sing, Santi.
Make it sing. Make it sing.
La 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 la.
Strong arms. He's got strong arms. Whoa. He's got strong arms. Well, because you have strong triceps. Here. Because you're strong here in the tricep, this tool is a lot of triceps. You know? This makes a lot of strength in the tricep. That's what they told me in Iran. They were like, here. Oh, strong. Yeah, good. Very good. He's good.
Well, that's so good. How was that?
Because it's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Your feet can be quite close together. Yeah, you'll get them. Good. Arms are at the perfect angle. That's the right angle. And then you want to try and sway your feet.
You have to use your pivot.
Feet, yeah. So whichever side is that side's out, this is the knee that's up, and then this knee's up. But you don't want to pivot your hips. That's why I have trouble. Yeah, better. Yeah.
Oh, I hit my head.
Yeah. I hit my head a lot. Nearly. It takes a lot of practice. Try and bend it. Yeah, it's hard. And the thing is, It's an endurance game with that thing because you just feel it getting every rep. It gets a little bit heavier feeling. The hands are up here.
It's really difficult.
It's a really strange movement. Like compared to the kind of movements that a lot of people and doing what we do are used to. This is like not in that same realm almost. It's like its own thing.
I heard that that it was really the idea of throwing a rope over the castle or like doing something overhead.
Yeah.
It makes sense because the mules, they work the shoulders, but they keep everything connected to the
Tight.
back as well, tight. And you never really go above the head.
Yeah.
You do that with Indian clubs or light clubs.
Yeah.
You do go above the head, but not like in the Persian system.
Not for a kind of that prolonged period of time.
No.
Because the thing with that is it's up here for like quite an extended period of time. I mean, the competitions they'll do it'll be several minutes, of this. They do it for reps, and then they do what's called shirin kari. So everything inside the Persian system, the Iranian system, has a fancy version of it where you can play with it. You know how they do the different meal swings?
Yeah.
It's like to show off a bit. And shirin kari means sweet moves, basically, like sweets. They call it sweets when they translate it, but it means like a sweet affair is the exact translation.
Sweet affair.
Yeah, so it's the sweets. It means it's sweet, as in it's beautifully, it's like taste, it's sweet flavour. And so with the Kabaddeh, they've got them so they'll spin it around their head and spin it around their body.
Oh yeah.
And then they'll put it on their shoulders and do the chark, which is the full body spins and stuff. So they do all that stuff with this.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool. Like when I've got my my teacher, Maysam Rafahi, in Iran. He's my Kabaddeh teacher. I've got a video of him doing like some pretty fancy stuff with it, and it's like wow, it's amazing. And he's doing it with one that's like 22 kilos.
It's really interesting that in the Iranian system you actually find a lot more flow.
Yeah.
They seem to be like they have their standards and the fixated movements, but they also appreciate the creativity and the play with it.
They do.
Yeah.
Like that's definitely part of it, is the idea of sort of showing off your flair.
Right.
So you've got all the standard things, and so when you're in the Zircone practice, there's everyone doing the same stuff at the same time.
Yeah.
But then the guys, there's moments where it's like this is an appropriate moment to start using your fancy moves when you want. So usually during the 4 count. Which is called the gavorge. Gavorge. It's a Turkic word, actually Mongol word, I think, originally, which came into Persian language, into Iranian language. But when they're doing the 4 count swing, that's when maybe one of the guys in the middle, who's one of the senior guys, will start sort of into that same, because that 4 count is a good, you can keep the same rhythm as all the people doing that, and that's when they'll really play with that, and the sang and the Kabaddeh, they're usually performed either before the main practice or after the main practice. So they're like separate kind of disciplines.
Yeah.
And they will do that in competition. In competition, the fancy stuff. Like, so my teacher, Azim, Mr. Azim, for the sang, he will...
Sang is the Persian shield.
Shield, yeah. So Azim Rahimi, he will do these amazing different turns of the sang as he's lifting them, and it's like this whole amazing sort of geometric patterns he makes with them. And it's not just when they're in the flat part, even when he lifts them, he'll have them so they're stacked in certain ways and different angles. And like, so he's the current Iranian champion.
And they're like 20, 30 kilos each, right?
No, the ones he did it with are 55 kilos each.
55 each?
Yeah, it's a 110 kilo pair. That's his pair. So that's his competition pairs, 110 kilo pair, so 55 each.
I tried the 20 kilo each,
Yeah.
and it was, like the standard was okay, but once you start to like combine it together, it's like, wow, your shoulders they just blow up.
20 kilos is I think is a good place for like most people. This is good for
55 each.
55 each, yeah.
Got some work to do.
He's amazing. He's amazing. But he's like a national champion. So he won his award for this particular routine he created. So that's the thing. Like each competitor or palavan will have like their own routine that they kind of build into this kind of very beautiful sort of like routine, almost like, you know, you see a gymnastic routine at the Olympics or something like that. It's like the same idea that you've built and designed your own kind of flow.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what we do at Dutch Flow Academy too.
Right.
Like, we create these flows and then connect them together, and then, you know, you have these patterns, and then, you know, you want to replicate that.
Right.
And then you can increasingly, like, you just can keep on creating new things. That's really powerful. So it's really cool. I'm really excited to go to Iran one day.
They will be excited for you to be there.
Once I get in.
Once you get in.
Boom! Thank you for your attention. It's greatly appreciated. If you like the content, please consider to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see similar videos, you can see them over here. If you're interested in learning more from me as a coach, I've got online courses on DutchFlowAcademy.com. Keep flowing, Ram Ram.